guys, welcome back to Tubangamento, and today we are at questions again with random questions with twist.
Hello guys, it's
Not
Twisted.
so good, not so new anymore. So today I'm gonna ask, because he doesn't know so many things about mental health in particular, I'm just gonna ask random questions that I've already asked on this channel on few men that have been here. So what do you think about consent in general?
Consent.
Yeah, do you ask for consent or you just look for the signs?
Look for the signs.
What are the signs?
How will I explain this?
Okay, for instance, right? You and your girlfriend, you just like ask things if you want, or you just do it because you want to do it?
No, we
No,
ask-
that's consent. That's the
we-
consent I'm asking for. Do you ask for consent or you just like
look
for
for
the
signs. Look for the signs.
What are the signs? What if I'm just like wanna vibe and I'm on the vibe, I just don't wanna do anything?
You know, there's a type of way yenye anaanza kuangalia ama mnaweza anza kuangaliana. So because if you are in a relationship with someone, utajua to the signs zenye shows consent between you two guys. Utajua.
For the amount of time I have dated, right? There are people who show you signs, yes, but they're just like, for me, even me I've been in a situation where you just like do something because the man thinks that's the sign you give it.
Okay.
And I know a lot of women do the same. They just like do it because like you think that's the sign I'm giving. A lot of men assume instead of
But
asking.
it depends. Unajua, so kuna venye mimi nimezoea, ukifanya hivi I know what you want. Ukisema hivi I know what you want.
Okay, for matter
Inakuwa ni kama signals.
for the
Inakuwa ni kama signals.
I don't think there are any signals.
Ni kama signal juu.
Because sometimes me, I might be happy or I would just wanna like I'm sexual, but doesn't wanna go to the sexual end of it.
You know, there's a time you become sexual. Hata kama utaki, utajipata tu. You've gone to that part.
Si kujipata, and that's what I'm saying. Me sometimes si kujipata. Unapata sometimes not kujipata. You're doing it because like maybe you're showing this type of affection and somebody else mistook it to something else.
Okay. So what you're trying
For
to say?
instance, a woman can want something and then later change their mind, but still a man will be like, come on.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
Jew,
okay,
okay.
if you're telling someone, if you have to say come on, or you have to like say something, then that is convincing.
Because there's no need for you uchemshe maji upike ugali and then useme sitapika tena. Na maji ishachemka already.
Oh gosh.
Maji already ishachemka. So utasemaje?
And that's why we in other situation we call that rape, because I didn't do it willingly. I did it because you convinced me to. Because if that's what I'm saying, if I'm into something and then later on I say stop, it should be stopped. Not you tell me, oh come on babe, or come on baby, or try to convince me.
But unajua umeweka that person.
It doesn't matter even if I gave you an idea or solution.
I say idea umeweka in that situation, umeweka in that mood. So ni kama
then switch it off.
them.
You're a human being. Switch that shit off.
Do you think it's easy?
It doesn't matter if it's easy or
It's
not.
not easy.
As long as I don't convince me to give you something I don't want. Because people don't know. Later, these things affect us.
Yeah.
Because later I do it and then I'll be like, I didn't feel like doing it. Now my body feels weird. For me, sexual is spirituality. I'd rather have sex with someone who wants to have sex with me than rather
someone who does not want to.
I'd rather ask. I'd rather like tell you today I'm into it or I want to do something, rather than just assume and then you end up having, because imagine the energy is giving you. You're always going to have bad sex because of that one chick.
But
because let me tell you. Is it still gonna show?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you, right? Sex is like praying. Whatever energy I bring to you, you might not know, maybe I had sex with you knowingly, willingly, I've given you that energy.
Yes.
So when you go to somebody else, even if she is a nice person, you have a good relationship, it might not work just because of specific that thing. Because you may, if you did even more than that, then you might have issues because of that one thing.
There are some people who are sexually active and there are some who are not.
Exactly.
But ukipatia someone sexually active that energy, alafu umwambie no, mimi siko hii mood. Already
ndo nasema unless you don't love this person, it's okay, you're just there for fun, it's okay. But also imagine being there also for fun and you have convinced this person to have sex with you when they didn't want to. That thing doesn't sit correctly.
Okay, kuna that solitary. Solitary. So hata kama you're there for fun, in the end of it, uta end up liking this person because of the solitary. You'll end up liking the person.
That's why me, I've never in my life done one night stand liking. I don't know. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. I'm not gonna have sex randomly with someone I don't know.
So ndio maana sasa tunasema you can't give the person that energy ukijua I'm not going to do anything with you.
Even before me having sex with you, I'll have to know your energy before I have sex with you.
Na utajuaje the energy?
The energy is how you throw it to me. If I'm dating you, right? And maybe and show me some example. Let me give you an example. Genuinely, maybe I like you, right? Genuinely, and I wanna know you. I wanna get to know you. And then this person calls me. Is like, oh, you're getting to know each other. And then he's like, oh, come for Netflix and chill. For me, actually take it as Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Not just come there and then we're watching a movie. Then you start touching me, or I'll be like, nigga, let me just go home. Call me an Uber and go home. You don't want, I'm a call Uber myself. Because I know, because I've been in that situation, every woman I've been in that situation, I know I will not sleep. This man will not allow me to sleep. There's a time I was single, I was, trying to date, and then I had this good connection with someone, and then they called me in their place. I did not sleep. I kept fighting this guy. And my life, I didn't even sleep until I woke up in the moment I saw the light, I took everything and ran. And I've never spoken to that person till today.
You want that person
I'm
to show you the
saying
energy.
there is not necessarily energy, as in,
Just
don't force me to do things. Ask me, are you like, if you know you like me, as you're saying you like me, and you want me the way you want, you'll be patient, first of all. You'll want to know me before you get into my pants. You'll want to, like, have this connection. That is what I call energy. When you have this connection, there are things someone can do, you will tell this is the right person or not.
Okay.
Whether you don't have the connection, you cannot tell.
Okay,
but also, even we have that connection and we're already dating in a relationship, I don't want to be sleeping. I'm sleeping at 3 or 4, or maybe in the morning at 2. I'm deep sleeping, maybe dreaming, and then someone is lighting their shit on my... No.
So
no, don't do that.
I have
it's
a question
wrong.
for you.
It's wrong.
Let's say you are really meet for the first time. Ama the guy umeenda to his place, and then you guys have the una feel that energy, and feel that energy, but you are both afraid to say it.
No, I've never been afraid to say anything that I want in my life.
Sivyo, but
unless I get someone who is like that.
Utapata labda
I've actually gotten someone who's like that, but I could tell, and I sat him down and I told him about it. And we sat down and I told him, like, if you don't want me to do something else, and you start, you want me to do something else, and then you become, I hurt your feelings.
Okay.
And then he did not listen.
But the difference...
He did not listen. Listen.
Okay.
And then I bring me and one of his friends, we start, talking, whatever, and I invite him home. Before I even invite him, I tell him, I'm inviting so-and-so. And he's coming because of so-and-so. And then by the time this person comes in, he breaks down. And when I gave him a chance to speak up. So I'm saying, some things men do it, they don't make sense.
But
with someone like me, there are people men will say, oh, women cannot, come and say this and this. Me, I'm those people. But sometimes when you're honest to the core with people, Men don't take it seriously.
Okay, but you know,
I'll be like, I'm ABCD
But you
and
know-
I want ABCD.
tuseme for example, mimi niko na that nito intention. Let's say niko na that intention. But labda tuseme mimi na wewe tuko na that intention. Wewe labda umeogopa kuniambia. Mimi nikuja nikwambie, sasa mimi nitakuwa na ile mentality naogopa nikwambia utanichukulia vibaya ama utanibeba vibaya.
That's why people miss their wives and their future nenio. If you're afraid to get what you want, what's your point of living in this world? You're supposed to get what you want. If you see something you like, go for it. If you're afraid, it's not my fault, it's your fault. And mimi kwanza, when you get the shy women, if you're afraid, atapata mtu mwingine huko atamwambia ukweli, atasema okay, that's one, tell me, let me just give this one a chance.
Okay, so for example, ni wewe, si ndio? Umepatana na someone. Then ni the first time. Wewe haukuwa huko, but yako huko. Akuja akuambie what he wants. Utatoka uende ama you'll give it a try ama utamwambia mimi because it's the first time meeting.
Me, I'll be honest. That's what I'll be like, listen, I don't know you. Let's get to know each other first and ABCD. I don't just jump to the conclusion. I used to have those people, you know, those neighbors, friends of yours who come to your house and you know very well this person is not my friend because of want to be my friend. I know umseni beshi yangu juu anataka kuhit, right? Mi nishakuja nikawakalisha chini mabeshe zangu hawa watatu. Nikamwambia, I know what you want, I know what you want. There is no need to pretend to be coming to my house. Kuna this guy used to come to my house as a neighbor and just sit at the sitting room and do nothing. Just sit the whole day and go, right? And then when he's drunk, he's becoming misbehaving. So I was like, listen, this is what's up. If you want something, come talk to me so we agree and we talk over this so that we don't have confusion. We are neighbors, we are friends. But this, I can't. Ndo ajue line yake. So sometimes women know what men want, right? But sometimes they want assurance. And sometimes they just want to do things perspectively.
Okay, but
and wengine pia, they have respect, and some people don't just want to sleep with someone for the sake of sleeping with someone.
Okay, but some women go wrong. Because our anajua tu, every man wants something in exchange.
Of course, everybody wants something in exchange, but also me, I've met men. There's men I've met in my life, like the example, my ex-boyfriend I used to date for a long time. We dated for like 8 years, long distance. He has never asked me for sexual content. He has never asked me for anything sexual. He was really, respectful. He used to talk to me all the time and be respectful. And when we meet, those things, affection, whatever, he used to get, right? But he has never, like, disrespected me in any type of way. He wants something, he will ask me. Do you understand? Are you willing to do this? Are you in the moment? Are you ABCD? I want this, I want this. Because, to be honest, he's living fun, I'm here. He's learning new things, I'm learning new things. When he comes and we connect, we're going to learn a lot of things with each other, right? But then also I grow different, he's growing different. I've never dated, he has never dated. It's us learning how to date the first time. And because he respected women and he has seen some of the friends have gone through sexual violence, it's something that he respected and he never wanted to disrespect me in anyhow. And then another thing, he also has a lot of sisters, that respect he had from everybody. Like, he will give everybody. He, like, even if he wants to put a hand, he'll be like, let me just put a hand. He won't just put it first. He will be like, I'm putting, not just because maybe I'm not comfortable. For him, in his country, it's okay to touch everybody publicly, whatever. For me, maybe I'm not comfortable doing that. So he has to ask me if I'm comfortable or not. So I've been shown that a man can care to a fact, to enough to ask you what you want instead of just doing it without you knowing,
so you're saying,
or just once. Uwezi tu nimekaa all over.
So men should ask, not take.
You imagine, right? You're a woman. Imagine, or you're gay. Let's imagine you're gay. No disrespect. Imagine you're gay. And then you're just sleeping. A man just slides in. It's a fucking hole you're supposed to open, not a fucking thing you're supposed to go in. Or it depends, maybe you're dating someone. But I'm saying, you know, even when you, sorry for those who, like, if you're under, don't watch this video. If you're having sex with someone and they're dry, there's that friction you feel, right? Now imagine out of nowhere, just having sex with someone, they don't, if someone doesn't have feelings or doesn't want to have sex, they're naturally dry, right? Now imagine having sex with someone dry, how it feels. It's painful as fuck. So you're not only damaging my emotions and my how I'm feeling and, you know, taking advantage of me, you are damaging my private parts as well. Because of pain and other things inside. Those are dimensions inside there. So before you break all the dimension for me to be comfortable, I have to be ready. That's why women have to want it for you to enjoy it. Some people, that's why women have learned the mastering of these things to a fact they can fake anything.
Oh.
A woman can fake your whole relationship and say they came and then later you break up, you didn't do nothing. That's when anaenda kupatiana siri huko nje. Because it's like, what's the point of telling you if you don't ask? And another thing, to have good sex is to ask, whether for a man or a woman. You want to know this person, how they want sex, you're supposed to ask. If you just do it for the willing of doing it, wewe pia unatoka relationship zote, ujalan sex. Because every woman is different.
But unajua kuna venye sa utaenda, for example, sasa tunakuja na kuuliza unataka hivi ama hivi ama hivi. Unapenda hivi ama hivi ama hivi. Hata kuambia directly.
Okay, those are not open-minded people. Example, if you want to learn something, you have to ask, right?
Yeah.
If you also learn, you're supposed to ask questions. After sex, you ask, how was it? How was it? You talk about, you know, how you were to prove or not. If you just, those people, you just have sex, sleep, or you just have sex without talking about it, or want to know, it's boring. You guys are boring. I'm not going to lie. You're boring people. Anybody doesn't talk about sex, you're boring. I'm not going to lie. It's boring. You are boring.
So you're supposed to ask after.
How you gonna know if you did good or not?
See, okay.
Or you performed? How did you know I felt that orgasm?
See, she's she's the one who's supposed to tell you.
No, why am I supposed to tell you if you're not gonna ask me? I'm gonna make you look stupid. That's why the same way you men shit, the same way your friend could be coming over and giving me some shit and he goes back, and your friend is the one who comes and tells me all the gossip when he bangs me. This is one men don't know. The way women, they're afraid of their friends. Men kwanza should be more afraid of their friends. Because those friends of yours are the ones who come and tell me what you do. What's up? And those are the ones who want me and they can see what you're missing. And those are the ones who will tell me everything, even details.
So that you leave him. Obvious. So that you leave him for.
Yeah, but they don't just tell you, unless the ones are lying. But if you're really doing it, he'll come and you start telling him exactly what he's doing to you. He's like, he can't even do shit. This nigga is like 2 inch. Then this guy is like, oh. I'm telling you, this is what. No, it's not about dating or not dating. All I'm saying is, you know, people have to talk about these things. Even like, let's say, the way people say, like, the reason I cheated is because I don't feel her anymore. I don't feel him anymore. Why waste my time? Why not tell me so I can deal with the ones who want me? Because everybody in a relationship, a man or a woman, somebody is talking to somebody. The reason they're choosing not talking to somebody is because they like you or they want you or they want to, you know, spend the rest of their life with you. But because I'm not cheating doesn't mean I don't have anyone. But then, instead of cheating, why not tell me so all of us can, you know,
but okay,
go our way and have somebody that can treat us better.
There's something I never understood. There's a difference between liking someone and loving someone. So liking someone, you're liking that person because
as long as you're in a relationship and you entertain someone, you flirt with them, you give them your time, there is a questionable. Are you lasting something? Because even me, I can see hot niggas. Hot niggas DM me. Am I talking to them? No. The moment I take a chance and reply or whatever, that means there is more. There's something I'm missing, I'm looking for. Or what I'm like, what does this guy has that is attracting me? You know. So, but if you're open people and you talk, you will understand these things are normal, right? You are allowed to fall in love with other people or to have feelings, but as long as you love me, it's okay. You can have a crush, let's say, or you can like someone. You know those people who are mezoyana, but it's like, hey babe, that chick is hot. That is the kind of relationship when you know you are be able to do that or say that kind of thing, you know where you are. Because if you're comfortable to say, oh babe, that chick is hot, and your boyfriend doesn't feel bad, or your boyfriend tells you, babe, hey, look at that ninio chick chile, ama the shoreters, look at that nigga, how hot is it? It is, and then you guys just talk about it and laugh about it. Then you know you have reached somewhere. You're closer to the for better for worse. But if you're like, oh babe, then you're like, oh, so me.
But okay.
So me, I don't have those muscles. So me, I don't have long hair.
Okay, but some people wanna than you. As long as you are married, if I want it, I take it.
Listen, no.
Both genders.
No.
Some.
It doesn't matter if you paid 10 million, 10 billion, whatever money, 100 million, 100 billion. If you marry someone like me, or let me not say someone like me, it doesn't matter how much, dowry you paid. I do not belong to anyone. I love you. You are my husband or my girlfriend or whatever. We're living together. We love each other. But everybody belongs to themselves. Right? I belong to me first before I belong to you. If I'm not happy, you're not going to be happy. If I'm satisfied, I'm not going to be satisfied. So if I'm not going to take my priority to myself and then to you, then what's the point? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. If you belong to yourself, that means you can able to love yourself, take care of yourself, for them. But if you don't, then you're gonna be worse for them.
So what keeps a relationship intact?
I don't know, because I'm also trying to figure it out. Because listen, this is what I'm going to say. Everybody's different, and when you meet, let's say I'm dating you, right? When I've dated you, I've experienced different things. When I meet someone else, and then we break up. When I meet someone else, he's not going to be the same to you. He's going to be someone else, different likings, different person, different. So I'm not supposed to be like, oh, this is what I used to know. We're supposed to meet each other and leave everything we used to know and start learning from each other. What do you like? What do you like? Tell me, I tell you. Share each other. So we know each other from from your past relationship. So many people come and be like, oh, Nanio, why there I used to do this. Oh, Jerry used to do this. Oh, Peter used to do this. No, now it's us. Tell me what you want. Because the other person was different. Maybe that person liked neck kissing, you don't like neck kissing. You get what I mean? And then I come do it, you're like, oh, no, I don't like this thing. No. So it's better you tell me what I want. And so many people don't like this. But how am I supposed to know you if you don't tell me? Should I go ask your ex? Does that make sense? Because if today you knew I like chips and the next 2 months I don't like chips anymore, I like maybe onion rings, then I'll be babe, I don't like onion rings. Then next time I'll bring you onion rings. But if I don't, and I know you still like chips, I'll bring you chips. It makes sense, right? Yeah. So guys, just know every year you're a different person. Your partner is also a different person. So you just need to get to know each other. And please, it's important to ask for consent whether you're married or not. Because not everybody, unless I'm the one who came to you. Men are the ones who are like easy. They can push you. It's easy to tell. For a woman, it's hard to tell whether they're into it or not. I don't know how people say that. It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's easy to tell.
My heart might want to, but my other heart might deny. That is more. I don't know about other people.
You know how it's easy to tell? From the way she'll talk.
I know so many people can be sexual and still not be wanting to have sex. I can just be talking nasty.
Kuna that conversation, hata si nasty. Kuna that conversation she'll bring. Ndio, she triggers your mind, ama she triggers your actions. Kuna that conversation. Ama kuna that talk.
I think then I'm a different creature. For me.
kuna that talk.
Me, I'd be like, yo, what's up, nigga? No, I don't have time to if you want something, you want something. There's nothing like shortcuts. Nianza kukutumia maarifa. Atutongozani bana, we're in a relationship. We're not trying to cut ourselves.
Hawezi kuja tu hapo useme, it's like this, mimi nataka hii na hii.
You can say I'm in the mood, or you can set the mood up. Set the mood. Put
Right.
some candles. Do something. Tell me, wear something sexy. Tell me I'm in the mood. Don't just come start tickle me and bring something and say I'm already in the mood. No. You only tickled me, nigga. You tickled me only. Okay, guys. I think that's it. I think this is the longest video I've done in a long time. Thank you very much and see you next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.